Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox. I make games, play games, and everything in between, and welcome to my channel. Here we focus on hyper casual games. I love hyper casual games. I think of it as like retro meets modern contemporary because there's just so much going on. A hyper casual game is the games you see people playing quickly, like on a subway or on the bus, or something that you can play for like a minute or two and then just stop and then maybe play it again during lunchtime. The reason I like these games is I think they mix a lot of retro ideas in a modern world. This phone is more powerful than all of the personal computers in the 20th century. Now that we're in the 21st century, we get to mix old school ideas that came with like Pong, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man, simple game ideas and mechanics that were limited by the computer processing power of their time. That is no longer an issue. However, when you're making games, you're faced with a lot of similar issues. I had an issue where I created all these spikes and it was slowing everything down. So I had to spend a day to find a way to make things go faster. To me, a really good example is Space Invaders. In Space Invaders, there just wasn't enough processing power to get the game to do what the developer wanted. However, they found out that when they got rid of an enemy, they had more processing power, which allowed for the enemies to move faster, ending up with a more dynamic gameplay. And I think these kinds of things are still applicable now in today's industry. The first game I ever made with a software called Corona SDK. I tried GameStyle for a couple months, and I even used Unity, which is the biggest game engine used by mobile game developers everywhere. But right now I use Buildbox because it works for me. I think there's almost no code. It's very visual, and I'm a visual person. In this channel, I also play all the top mobile app games on the App Store. It gives me a good insight into what's happening in game mechanics across multiple games, and it's just fun to see how things develop over time. Hyper-casual games develop super fast. The games that were being made 2 years ago are not the games being made now. When it comes to everything in between, I am a digital nomad. Not so much right now. Most of the time I'm just working my butt off 5 days a week, and then when it's the weekend, I'm in some country and there's something new to do. Lately I've been doing a lot of live streaming because I think that's really cool and a fun way to make games with the community. Welcome to my channel. I have playlists about games, developing games. If you like what you see, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment. I read all my comments and try to respond to them. Until next time, stay safe out there and peace.